Hello.
What?
The film
What?
was translated
An arranged marriage.
and
An
narrated
arranged
by
marriage?
Media.
I don't agree. Grandmother, what era do you think this is? How can a childhood betrothal still count?
I say it counts, so it counts. If you don't bring this granddaughter-in-law back to me, I won't eat or drink.
When ruling, Fujingxi's grandmother.
And I won't acknowledge you as my grandson anymore. You want to fight me, grandmother. Boy, you're still too green.
I...
President Fu, what is this?
Back to Jing City. To get the certificate. To get married.
Wait, with who?
Master. My family insists that I go down the mountain to fulfill a childhood betrothal. You, up on the mountain, you must take good care of your health.
Go on. Don't worry about me. Remember, the hearts of people down the mountain are complex. You must be extra careful. Here, take this.
What is this?
Inside this is a legendary 9-turn soul-returning pill. It can bring the dead back to life. If you encounter any trouble, take it out to save your life. Remember, a healer's heart is one of benevolence. Go on. Go on.
Hello. Let's get formally acquainted. Yi Qingguan, please look after me in the future.
I am not interested in you. And I don't care what methods you used to force grandmother to make me marry you. Now that you've achieved your goal, you must be very happy, right?
What? Where do you get this sense of superiority?
You're with me. Just for my money, aren't you? If you want money in the future, just ask. But let me make this clear up front. You are not allowed to tell anyone about the relationship between us. Otherwise, suffer the consequences.
Does this guy's brain have some kind of serious disease? Such a handsome face. But his brain is broken. If it weren't for my family pressuring me to get married, who would care to marry you? My temper is already at its limit. The National Medical Summit. The first prize is 30 million.
Great Medical Hall.
To get a spot in the competition, I have to be affiliated with a clinic. The Great Medical Hall looks good enough. I'll go with this one. I want to sign up.
The registration form is here. Take it and fill it out yourself.
30 million, here I come. If I win the prize money, I can renovate the courtyard for my master and build a free clinic for the villagers.
Sister Menking, where did this nobody come from?
Su Manking, the head of a department at the Great Medical Hall.
Daring to snatch your spot in the competition.
Li Mumu, doctor of the Great Medical Hall.
Go check it out.
What do you think you're doing?
Yuki Wan. From the mountains. Trained by a reclusive expert. Have you been reading too many Wuxia novels? Do you have any idea what the National Medical Summit is actually like? Doctors and professors have to wait in line to get in. A little assistant who doesn't even have a professional license is shamelessly trying to join in.
Who is barking here? Is having a degree all that great? Medicine is judged by its results.
A reclusive expert? I think she's just a charlatan. If you were allowed to represent the Great Medical Hall, wouldn't that just be smearing President Fu's reputation and making us a laughingstock among our peers?
The people my master has saved outnumber the grains of rice you've eaten in your life. Give it back.
Garbage. Belongs in the trash can.
Now, you and the trash are a perfect match.
And you said she wasn't causing trouble? It looks like she's going to tear down my great medical hall.
President Fu. Perhaps there's been some misunderstanding.
This new assistant is far too wild. Do you think she actually treated Dr. Sue like that?
She's going to be fired immediately. How could Dr. Sue possibly let her off?
Fine. You've got guts. Don't think that acting shamelessly will get you into the competition. Today, I'm going to show you what a professional barrier really is. Go and bring over that batch of mixed medicinal herbs from the pharmacy. Yes. Just wait to embarrass yourself. Within 2 minutes, from this pile of herbs, pick out 3 that are incompatible. If you pick correctly, I'll let you join the Great Medical Hall as an assistant. If you pick wrong, get out of Jing City immediately.
Is that it? Isn't this the most basic part of practicing medicine?
Stop your bragging. These herbs look like twins. Without 3 or 5 years of pharmacy experience, you probably can't even tell the difference between Angelica and Stamona.
Not to boast, but I started learning medicine at 3 and mastered pharmacology by 4. What's that saying again? Summer insects cannot talk about ice. Little amateur, stop crowing like a rooster.
You!
President Fu. Do you really think Madam can handle this?
Just showing off. Didn't the report I asked you to compile state clearly that she was incredibly wayward as a child, which is why the Yi family banished her to the countryside? What could she possibly know about medicine?
Enough talk. Let's begin.
And Pinellia tuber. Dried ginger and coptis root. Fresh aracema and alcohol. Make for a lethal combination. Done.
This speed. How is it possible? My God! What just happened? I didn't even blink. And she's already finished sorting them?
That was way too fast.
She guessed. It had to be a guess. Since you're so eager to stay, you can spend your whole life working as a helper in the pharmacy, drying herbs and sorting them. Suits you perfectly, doesn't it? Dr. Sue, this is terrible. Professor John from the International Hospital next door has brought the media and patients to challenge our clinic. That old man is looking for trouble again. He's miserable if he doesn't harass the Great Medical Hall. At least once a day, isn't he? Let's go. Time to confront him.
Take it quickly. The Great Medical Hall
Professor John, veteran Western medicine expert.
claims to be a master of both Eastern and Western medicine. But in my opinion, it's just a hollow shell, using TCM as a mere gimmick.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
This patient was paralyzed in the lower limbs following a car accident. Our international hospital organized a global team of experts for a consultation, and the conclusion was permanent nerve necrosis. He will never walk again. Yet some people have the audacity to claim that the Great Medical Hall can make him walk again with a few pathetic needles. I'm here today to expose this fraud. If you can't cure him, I will expose you to the entire world. By then, I imagine the Great Medical Hall will be rebranded as a foot bath parlor, massages, and foot soaks. That way, at least you won't have wasted those herbs of yours.
What nonsense are you spouting? Such arrogance.
What? Are you afraid? President Fu, this Professor Zhang, is a notorious anti-TCM critic. He's always looking for a fight. Dr. Su probably isn't a match for him.
President Fu is still here. I absolutely cannot lose this contest. Who says I'm afraid? If I succeed in curing him, your international hospital will have to close its doors for good.
Very well. Please.
If only that successor of the divine doctor were here. She might be able to treat him.
It seems. You also think Su Menking is going to lose.
Are you a cat? You walk without a sound.
If the great medical hall really does turn into a footbath parlor, the boss will probably be furious.
What does that have to do with you? You're just a menial worker.
A menial worker? You're only here because you're decent looking. That's the only reason you get to sit there, working the front desk. To put it bluntly, you're just a doorman. What do you have to be so smug about?
I am. Could it be? Does she really not know who I am?
President Fu. The consultation has begun.
This acupuncture technique, it's like playing a blind box game. She's actually following a diagram to needle him. A 3-year-old would have better aim.
You're only good for cheap talk. If you're so capable, can you guarantee you'll cure the patient?
A piece of cake.
You're just spouting nonsense.
What are you doing? You're hitting a nerve. It's murder. Everyone, see for yourselves. This is the level of the great medical hall. Just stabbing away blindly.
I didn't mean to. It's over. It's all over. Our great medical hall, it's really going to be renamed to a foot washing parlor.
I said it before. These TCM practitioners are all frauds. Today, it's finally been proven. Who else is at the great medical hall?
Frauds. Frauds.
Frauds. Frauds.
Let me.
How annoying. Trying to show off in front of President Fu on purpose.
Who is this? Could it be? Is she also a physician from your great medical hall?
Her. She's not even close to being a physician. She's just a pharmacy hand.
A mere hand. Daring to meddle in medical treatment. That's like lighting a candle in a latrine. You're looking to die.
Who's that running their mouth and spewing filth? However, as long as I step in, there is no such thing as death on my watch.
Yi King Huan, shut up. Stop embarrassing yourself here. Yi King Huan, don't think that just because you recognize a few herbs, you can just start grandstanding here. This isn't a place for you to run wild.
Little girl. You want to treat him, right? Do you even know? If you fail, what the price will be?
If I fail, you can do whatever you want with me. But I won't fail.
Such a big mouth. Fine. I'll take that bet.
If I succeed, your previous bet is void. Furthermore, I want your entry spot for the National Medical Summit.
Impossible. You're dreaming. I would never give that spot. To you?
Tell me, if this boss finds out the great medical
The film
hall
was
has
translated
turned into a
and
foot washing
narrated by
parlor,
M Media.
do you think he'll suss you out on the street?
Fine. I accept. But if you fail, you will bear all the consequences. And you will be kicked out of the great medical hall forever.
I am the successor of the Divine Doctor. How could I possibly lose? It's a deal.
This woman is nothing but trouble. If only that successor of the divine doctor were here, she would never be this reckless. How is the search for the successor of the divine doctor coming along?
President Fu, the people we sent out reported to me. The successor of the divine doctor has already descended the mountain. Finding her is like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Keep looking. Add more men. No matter the cost. You must bring her to my great medical hall.
Understood.
What could a mere errand girl know about medicine? She probably doesn't even know how to hold an acupuncture needle. Just wait to watch her make a fool of herself. I've examined that patient. There was absolutely no nerve response.
This isn't nerve necrosis.
Nonsense. 17 global experts. have reached a clear conclusion. It is permanent nerve necrosis. What would a little girl like, you know?
During the car accident, blood clots blocked the Huantio acupoint, and it was that obstruction of the vital energy channels that caused the paralysis. You all only looked at the scans, so of course you couldn't see it.
Arrogant. That was a consultation with top-tier experts. If those experts couldn't diagnose it, what chance do you, a quack, have of winning? If you're willing to concede now, perhaps I can put in a good word for you and spare you some trouble.
Just these 3 acupoints? Watch closely.
What are you doing?
What is she doing?
I don't know. But it looks like she's observing the patient's breathing rhythm.
Inhale.
That's it? She's finished? I told you. It moved. His toes moved.
This acupuncture technique.
No. Impossible. This was clearly permanent nerve necrosis.
My eyes are playing tricks on me. Must be an illusion.
The needle moves with the breath. The needle follows the bone joints. Could this be the long lost bone measuring acupuncture technique?
It was recorded in the Lingshu bone measurement. It says one can apply needles according to the opening and closing of joints during breathing. It's specifically for treating paralysis caused by bone dislocation. But my mentor said this technique had long been lost.
It said that aside from the divine Dr. Liu, who lived in seclusion in the deep mountains years ago, no one else knows how to use this set of techniques. How does Yi Qinghuan know it? Medicine is judged by the results, not by flashy displays. This was just a muscle spasm. Who hasn't seen things wrong before? If you're so capable, make him stand up and walk a few steps.
Exactly. What's the use of all this fancy needlework? If you have the ability, make him stand up.
Do you believe me? The moment the needles are pulled out, he will be able to stand and walk.
Then pull them out and try. If he can stand up today, I'll eat those needles.
Fine. Try walking a few steps.
I can really walk.
My heavens! He really stood up. And he can even jump.
What kind of magic is this? He was paralyzed just a moment ago. Impossible. Walk a few more steps for me to see. Look for yourself. The knees can bend. The feet can stand on tiptoe. He's truly healed. It's far more reliable than your pile of useless reports.
Yi Qinghuan. Who exactly are you?
I lost. My prejudices were too deep. Underestimated traditional Chinese medicine.
The film
Farewell.
was translated and narrated by M Media.
Quack. Stop right there. Pay up. Stop. Don't go yet.
The patient has been saved. Remember to keep your promise. Give me the spot for the National Medical Summit.
Don't even think about it. That spot belongs to Minking.
Didn't you say you were going to eat your needles? Go ahead.
How could she possibly win? Sister Minking? It was just a stroke of luck. The final spot for the National Medical Summit will surely be yours. President Fu values you the most.
Since when does my great medical hall need a menial worker to hold down the fort?
President Fu.
President Fu.
The National Medical Summit spot. Give it to her. As for today's incident, I need a full explanation.
President Fu. It's all Professor Zhang from the International Hospital's fault. He acted like a brute and barged in with his people. We weren't prepared for anything. So, that's why we couldn't cure him.
Then what about Yi Qinghuan? How did she manage to cure him? Does my great medical hall really need a medical assistant to save the day?
President Fu, Please don't be deceived by her. Yi Qinghwan is full of tricks. Who knows what kind of relationship she has with Professor Zhen? Right? You have to admit, for a disease that experts worldwide couldn't treat, her just using 3 needles to cure it is suspicious. Who knows if today wasn't just a conspiracy cooked up between her and Professor Zhang to stage this whole thing?
That must be it. Go and bring Yi Qinghwan here.
Understood.
Pick up the needles and eat them.
Yi Qinghwan. I'll stab you to death with these.
So this is your precision medicine.
CEO Fu. These are all complex cases. They simply cannot be managed without potent medicine.
Potent medicine. It looks to me like you're just looking for the easy way out. This elderly patient with hypertension is on 3 different blood pressure medications at once. His diastolic pressure has dropped to 50. Are you trying to treat him or kill him?
Dr. Su. The great medical hall has lost all credibility today, and you are directly responsible. If you continue to maintain this attitude toward your patients, I don't think there is any need for you to remain at the great medical hall.
Yes, of course. CEO Fu, these are just isolated cases. For all other cases, we have been very diligent.
Isolated cases? This patient with insomnia has been taking sleeping pills for 3 consecutive months. The report on his liver damage is right here. Are you blind, or is your conscience gone? It's no wonder Dr. Su was being dragged through the mud today. In my opinion, the standards of the great medical hall are nothing more than this.
Boo.
The film was
CEO Fu.
translated and
Regardless,
narrated by M Media.
Today, you must show me your actual medical prowess. Otherwise, the mass layoffs at the great medical hall will start with you.
Yes, CEO Fu. We're finished. I heard CEO Fu studied medical theory at university. I wonder how things are going over at Sister Manking's side. If she manages to anger CEO Fu over these cases again, we're all going to lose our jobs.
Wait. This patient with bipolar disorder, you're just suppressing him with sedatives all day long.
What else can we do? Bipolar disorder is an acute condition. Should we just try to treat him with your herbal soups? Quickly press down and administer the sedative.
Don't touch him. His liver qi is congested and has impacted his spirit. Relying solely on sedatives will shatter his nervous system. You must use the 5 tones to harmonize him. Play the Jiao note to soothe the liver qi.
The 5 tones? Do you even understand what a neurotransmitter is? Do you know how to balance serotonin and dopamine? Stop bringing your little street performer tricks here to embarrass yourself.
With this flute, within 15 seconds, I can lower his heart rate from 180 to 100.
Lower his heart rate with a flute? Has your brain been crushed in a doorway? Do you really think you're some kind of celestial fairy?
Watch closely.
Damn. He's actually stopped struggling.
This is impossible.
CEO Fu. Please rest assured, as long as we can invite the successor of the Divine Doctor to come here, all our problems will be solved.
Send more people. Find her. Whatever conditions she asks for. Even if she wants shares in the Fu family, just get her here. Bring them to me, no matter what it takes.
You can count on me, Mr. Fu. I have already dispatched a massive number of people to search offline and online. I have been scouring every medical forum.
Stop. This sound. It's her. I found her. This melody. It's exactly the same as the one from the successor of Divine Doctor on the mountain. It has to be her.
No, Mr. Fu. What do you mean? The successor of the Divine Doctor is currently right here in our clinic. Oh my god. This plot is even more intense than a short drama.
Enough nonsense, let's go. Come on, hurry. Did you hear the flute? Where?
It should be over here.
Why are you here?
Why are you here? Were you the one playing just now?
No. Let go, you're hurting me. If not you, then who else? In this entire room, I'm the only one with a flute.
Then back at the clinic. Were you the one who used the 5-tone healing method to treat my migraine? Are you the successor of the divine doctor? Are you?
What mountain? What clinic? I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
What? Why would Yi Qinghuan be the successor of the divine doctor? And what would she have to do with Mr. Fu?
Is this guy crazy? How does he know about my master? This arrogant jerk. He's obsessed with control. If he finds out who I really am, he might lock me up at home and not let me go out. How would I ever compete in the National Medical Summit then? No, I have to play down to the end.
It really isn't you. Then why is the melody you're playing exactly the same? Don't try to lie to me.
Mr. Fu, it must just be a coincidence. I've seen Yi Qinghuan's resume. She's nothing more than a wild girl raised in the countryside. How could she possibly be the successor of the divine doctor?
Right.
That's true. The successor of the divine doctor wouldn't lower themselves to be a medical assistant. Perhaps it really is just a coincidence.
She doesn't even have a professional license. I bet that flute was just bought from a roadside stall. It's just a coincidence that it sounds similar. You must have mistaken her for someone else.
Never mind. We'll talk later.
The film was translated and
That was
narrated
close.
by M Media.
Mr. Fu, you mentioned earlier that you wanted to reorganize the Great Medical Hall. Should these doctors stay?
The medical records at the Great Medical Hall are a total mess. Only this time, the treatment for the patient with bipolar disorder was handled reasonably well. Dr. Su, as the department head, do you even care about your reputation?
Mr. Fu, please give me another chance. I will make corrections immediately. I'll tighten the review of all medical records. Please, you have to believe me.
You'd better watch yourself.
Mr. Fu, wait. You. So you really are Mr. Fu. It's over, it's over. So this arrogant jerk is actually my boss. And I've been arguing and bickering with him every day. I've really stepped on a landmine this time.
Yi Qinghuan, you went through so much trouble to get into the Fu family. Wasn't it all just to get to me? Why are you putting on this innocent act for? Who are you trying to fool?
No, President Fu. President Fu, wait. Are you out of your mind? I just finished organizing this.
I'm just helping you check your work. These herbs are so damp. You could wring water out of them. Are you trying to have the patients eat moldy herbs and ruin the reputation of the Great Medical Hall?
Fine. I'll dry them again right now. Don't get angry. If you get sick from anger, no one will take your place. She's just a foolish woman who's been completely bewitched by that fake CEO Fu. What does she even know? Don't lower yourself to her level. You've gone too far.
Are you talking about that? Rising star of traditional Chinese medicine. A top contender in the National Medical Summit. The TCM genius Shiyu? That's him! He was just outside the entrance, calling out Yi Qinghuan to a contest. What should we do, Sister Manking? We can't let her keep stealing the spotlight. For this contest, I'll go in her place. If I win, the glory will be mine. If I lose, it will be Yi Qinghuan who loses face. Like this. Don't worry, Sister Manking. I guarantee I won't let her steal your spotlight. Yi Qinghuan, Sister Manking wants you to go to the warehouse and get that piece of top-tier dragon saliva incense for backup. Be careful. If you damage it, you couldn't afford to pay for it even if you sold yourself.
Medicinal herb storage.
Such an important medicinal ingredient. And she has me get it. That old fox Sue Manking. She definitely doesn't have good intentions. Whatever, I'll just grab it and slip away. No way. Open the door. Is anyone there? Open the door. Is anyone there?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
So you are the one who won the challenge with a lost acupuncture technique and used the 5-tone therapy to stabilize bipolar disorder, Yi King Huan.
That's right.
Wrapped up like a rice dumpling. I wonder if you're actually a hideous monster. No matter. Appearance is not important. Medical skill is what proves the truth.
Since you want to challenge me, we should have some stakes. Do you dare to bet? Whoever loses will voluntarily withdraw from this year's National Medical Summit.
I'll play along to the end. It just so happens I've invited Elder Aoyan to serve as a witness.
Elder Aoyan, Grandmaster of Medicine.
My god, you actually brought Elder Aoyang here to preside over this? With him here, there's going to be a good show to watch. It's said that he is a judge for the National Medical Summit. If Yi King Huan shows any fear, she's completely done for. What do I have to fear? Even if I lose, it's Yi King Huan who's done for, not me.
Fu Group.
CEO Fu, Shiyu went to the Great Medical Hall to challenge Madam. He even invited Elder Aoyan to be a judge. Should we go over?
Yu. That genius doctor.
Yes.
No need. Let's start the meeting. Yi King Huan's acupuncture technique. He is not a match.
His technique is clean, and his syndrome differentiation is precise. Shiyu's medical skills have improved greatly. For this year's National Medical Summit, I have high hopes for you.
Shiyu's medical skills are about to reach a legendary level. A patient with chronic insomnia fell asleep all of a sudden. Exactly. This other physician? What was her name again?
Yi King Huan.
Never heard of her.
Yi King Huan, it's your turn.
Yi King Huan, does this flute of yours have some secret?
To deal with a contestant like you, I only need 10% of my power. That's enough.
You do not respect your opponent. You do not respect the patient. You are completely unworthy of being a doctor. Get on with it.
What is this?
What is this?
Damn. What is going on? I wanted to sleep. Why does it make me feel more irritable the more I listen? It's making me so irritable. Ridiculous. What kind of 5-tone therapy is this? I think you're tone deaf. You've treated the patient like this? You'd better change careers while you still can.
Yi King Huan, you're dead.
Master. I'm going to die. I haven't even finished fixing your house yet. Or built those free clinics. For the villagers. Fu Jingqi. You fraud. I wonder if you'll shed a tear for me. When I'm gone.
Meeting adjourned. Something might have happened to Yi Qinghwan. Go to the Great Medical Hall immediately.
President Fu. Madam is competing against Shi Yu. Why is she still wearing a veil and bamboo hat?
No. That's not Yi Qinghwan. Search the place. Even if you have to turn the Great Medical Hall upside down. You must find Yi Qinghwan.
Yes.
Who's there? Is anyone there? Save me. Help me.
Ending up in this state is something you brought on yourself. Let's see how you'll seduce President Fu in the future, or steal the spotlight from Sister Menking.
I don't know any President Fu. Fu Jingqi. He is an imposter.
Still acting tough? Die.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
President Fu. Why are you here?
Where is Yi Qinghwan?
I don't know.
Are you sure? You dare to hide it from me?
I'll talk. It was all forced by Su Menking. It has nothing to do with me, President Fu.
Where is she?
In the herbal warehouse.
Qinghwan. Yi Qinghwan. Don't sleep. Wake up.
Fu Jingqi.
I'm here. Someone. Come quickly.
Yi Qinghwan.
Withdraw.
Ye Qinghwan.
Withdraw.
What is going on?
Madam. Someone is impersonating you and competing against Shi Yu in medicine. As it stands, the outcome is already decided. The imposter is currently signing the withdrawal papers.
What? President Fu, put me down.
You've only just recovered. You need to rest for a few more days. As for this matter, leave this to me, all right?
What could a fraud like you possibly handle? No. I cannot just let them drag my name through the mud. Don't worry. I can handle this. Go.
Qinghwan.
Today, I will personally unmask her true face. You should find somewhere to hide first. Otherwise, if they find out you're an imposter, we're both finished. Go.
Have this investigated. Today's events. I want to get to the bottom of this. To think anyone would dare move against my people on my own turf. She must have a death wish.
Understood. Withdraw. Withdraw. Withdraw.
Withdraw. Fine. I'll sign.
Wait. Are you even worthy of signing my name?
Why is she here? Damn it. That useless Li Mumu. Couldn't even keep an eye on one person?
If you lose, you have to honor the debt. I understand the rules. It's just... Isn't this name a mistake?
Yi Qinghwan lost the match. Of course, it should be signed by Yi Qinghwan. And where did you pop up from?
Get lost. Don't ruin my moment. Otherwise, I'll make sure you can't even work as a medical assistant.
I'm so scared.
Damn! Isn't this Su Menking? What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm just letting everyone see who exactly has been using my identity, showing contempt for medicine and deceiving patients. Su. Man. Ching.
Nonsense. I only did that because your medical skills are so poor. You would have ruined the reputation of the Great Medical Hall. That's why I kindly took your place in the competition.
I despise kindly. The way you practice medicine. You're the one truly ruining the great medical hall's reputation.
So, which one of you is the real Yi Qinghwan?
Obviously, I am.
Doesn't matter. Boring.
Wait. Since someone was using my identity, do you dare to have a rematch with the real me?
The film was
No need.
translated and
If the great
narrated
medical
by
hall can
M
produce
Media.
a charlatan like Su Manking, who's to say you aren't a fraud of the same caliber?
Exactly. This girl looks like she hasn't even grown up yet. She probably can't even hold an acupuncture needle steady. A true keyboard warrior indeed. There are more and more people like this in the great medical hall nowadays.
If this matter isn't handled properly, the great medical hall's reputation will be ruined. Perhaps we might even lose our qualification for the National Medical Summit. Wait a moment. You, the prodigy of the TCM world. I've heard my master mention you. You've achieved medical mastery at such a young age, but in my eyes, compared to me, still leaves something to be desired.
What did you say?
I said, when it comes to real ability, you're a notch below me. Otherwise, why wouldn't you dare to take up the challenge?
Fine. Let's compete then. Just don't come crying when you lose. This girl is so confident. Could she actually have some real skill? Interesting.
Yi Qinghwan. Do you even know who Shi Yu is? Against him, there is no way you can win. These people at the Great Medical Hall, they really have no idea how high the sky is. Just wait and watch her crash and burn.
Pulse feeling with a thread.
What a pointless showy gimmick. We're this close. Why use a thread at all? Just for show, right? First Su Manking was blowing on that flute for no reason. And now she's using a string to play some parlor trick. Damn! That hand speed.
Done.
This acupuncture technique of yours.
You look so solemn. Could it be that Yi Qinghwan has made the patient worse? I told you so. A mere girl posing as a divine doctor? She's really made a mess of things now.
Not only is the patient's breathing steady, but their pulse is actually 3 times stronger than when they arrive. The sallow complexion has turned rosy, and those dark circles have vanished into thin air. This acupuncture technique of yours. In my 10 years of practicing medicine, I have never encountered it before.
She used words as a compliment or an insult? Who won?
Your pulse reading method is extraordinary, and your needling was fast and steady. The results were immediate. In this contest, I lost. I am defeated and have no complaints.
Am I hearing things? A genius of TCM actually admitting defeat. It's true. For Shi Yu to give Yi Qinghwan such high praise. This is impossible. This is impossible.
She actually beat Xiaoyu. Was she really the one who saved me? On the mountain that day.
Yi Qinghwan, is it? I'll remember you. Your medical skills are exceptional. I am Shi Yu. At the National Medical Summit, we shall compete again.
I'll be ready anytime.
President Fu, President Fu, President Fu, Madam, this is normal. Shaking hands with Shi Yu is purely Jianghu etiquette. Jianghu etiquette, really? Damn. The boss is such a jealous person. He's turning green so quickly. That's terrifying.
No. Su Manking, what kind of crazy act are you putting on again?
You must have used some underhanded trick. Otherwise, how could you possibly beat Shi Yu?
People with dirty minds see dirt in everything. Are you just jealous? that my medical skills are better than yours.
So what if they are? Even if your medical skills are superior, I can also cook up some dirt on you to get you kicked out of the great medical hall.
You're despicable.
And what if I am? Don't you forget, in this great medical hall, who really calls the
The
shots?
film was translated and narrated by M Media.
You want to fight me? You are still a little too green.
How is it I wasn't aware that my great medical hall had changed hands?
Fu. President Fu.
Write your own resignation letter to HR. As for the identity fraud, my lawyers will settle that with you in time.
Please let me explain. Yi King Huan. You just wait.
President Fu. It seems the madam still doesn't know your true identity.
I think it's fine this way. It's natural and carefree. If she really knew, she'd only be more reserved. Besides, I like her just the way she is now.
President Fu, I'll be going then.
Water. I need water.
Here. Take it slow. Slow down when you drink.
You pervert. Why are you in my room?
What do you mean, your room? This is clearly my room. Take a good look. Besides, with your flat figure, I'm not even interested.
Not. Where am I flat? Where exactly is it flat? It obviously is. Forget it. I'll spare you this once since you saved me. I won't hold it against you.
Family banquet hall.
This time, Sister Yiru has invited
Yi Ru, Yi King Guan's younger stepsister.
Mr. Meng, the top doctor in Jing City. This consultation victory is undisputed. The position of young mistress of the Fu family will belong to you.
Stay humble. It is mainly because Mr. Meng is doing me a favor. Besides, my sister, who was raised in the countryside, is not worthy of marrying into the Fu family. It can only be me who helps her fulfill the marriage contract to avoid bringing shame to our Yi family. Long time no see.
The film was
I didn't expect that we could continue our collaboration.
narrated by M Media.
Isn't this my bumpkin sister? Why are you coming to the Fu family to join in the excitement?
Naturally, I am here to participate in the consultation.
A fatherless, ill-bred child dares to participate in the consultation too. Let me tell you, if you ruin the old madam's treatment, 10 lives of yours wouldn't be enough to pay for it. Get out of here right now.
A daughter born of a mistress is worthy of insulting me and my mother.
How dare you hit me? Security, throw her out for me.
Let's see who dares. Everyone here today is a renowned heavyweight in Jing City's medical circles. What are you here to join on?
I am obviously here to win the consultation, take the $1 million prize, and go straight to the finals of National Medical Summit.
You are so confident? Could it be that you are the successor of the divine doctor I am looking for?
Of course. No. It is purely innate talent. Self-taught, you understand?
Stop with the flirting. A successor of the divine doctor? She is just a village girl. Is this the reinforcement you found? Dressed like a human being. But I suspect it is a cheap, mass-produced set from a discount site.
You don't even know who I am. Yet you dare to act arrogant in the Fu family. I am Fu.
Are you crazy? This is the old Madame Fu's territory. If you are caught impersonating President Fu here, both of us will be kicked out and have to leave.
What? In my opinion, you are nothing. Why are you just standing there? Throw these two scoundrels out together for me.
Wait a moment. What is all the noise? Do you think our Fu family is a vegetable market?
Old madam, there are two scammers who broke in to cause trouble and want to disrupt your consultation.
Scammers? This young lady is a doctor I invited. Do you have a problem with that?
No problem.
Enough. Let the consultation begin. Don't delay my seeing my granddaughter-in-law. See the doctor.
This old Madame Fu. Why does she keep staring at me and smiling?
She finds you pleasant and likes you.
She has good taste.
That bitch Yi Qingwan. She's so good at winning people over. Did you finish the task I gave you?
Mr. Meng, Jing City's top physician.
Don't worry.
In a moment, she'd be completely ruined. Let's see if she can still smile then. Old madam, this is Mr. Meng, a famous doctor from the Jing City, whom I specially invited to treat you.
How thoughtful of you.
No way, it's actually Mr. Meng.
So many big shots. I wind up waiting for his consultations. To think Yiru could actually invite him. She's guaranteed to win this consultation. Please, old Madame Fu, let Mr. Meng take your pulse. Once Mr. Meng cures old Madame Fu, I'll be able to climb the social ladder and turn into a phoenix.
What do you think, Mr. Meng?
Your pulse is floating and weak. Your qi and blood are like thin threads. I fear you don't have much time left.
What?
I wouldn't say so. This condition appears grave, but in reality, it can be easily reversed. Yet you immediately passed a death sentence. This quack doctor is truly misleading people.
Yi Qingwan, what do you know? Mr. Meng is the top physician in the Jing City. Even he is at a loss. What are you pretending to be an expert for?
Little girl, medicine is not child's play. Besides, looking at old Madame's pulse, even gods would find it hard to save her, and you haven't even checked the pulse. Yet you dare say you can cure her? That is utter nonsense.
Why would I need to check the pulse? I
film
use
was
the
translated
holographic
and
diagnosis of
narrated
viscera and
by
bowels.
Media.
What kind of diagnosis is that?
Never heard of it? Sounds like some kind of charlatan trick. Yi Qinghuan, we are here to treat an illness, not to tell fortunes.
The darkness between your eyebrows indicates lung congestion, and the twitching under your eyes is heart meridian blockage. This is clearly curable, yet you called it a terminal illness. Are you exaggerating the condition to scam money?
You're talking nonsense. This diagnostic method was lost ages ago.
Lost. I also know that you have excessive liver fire, kidney yin deficiency, and have to get up 10 times a night to urinate.
How do you know that?
Little girl, can you cure my illness?
I can.
Please, have a seat. Honestly, at my age, it's perfectly normal for the king of hell to come calling. You don't need to be nervous. If you can cure me, it's my good fortune. If you can't, I won't blame you.
Don't worry, old madam. I will start by applying acupuncture to clear the blockage.
It would have been better if she didn't act. Now I don't just want to ruin her reputation. I also want to frame her for harming the old madam. I'll make sure she rots in prison.
Don't worry. I've coated the needles with a drug. As long as she dares to use them, I guarantee the old woman will pass out on the spot.
Yuki-wan.
Were you just so confident a moment ago? Why are you hesitating now? Afraid to act?
Right, little girl. If you can't cure her, just say so. Don't waste everyone's time.
You.
It is fine. I can handle this.
I'd like to see what other tricks you have up your sleeve.
This is the 9-turn soul returning pill my master gave me. It can bring the dead back to life. It can even regrow flesh and bone.
This isn't just trying to bluff because your medical skills are lacking, is it? This doesn't look like some miracle pill sold by a street quack. In my opinion, you are intentionally trying to kill the old madam. If this thing can actually cure her, I'll eat this table.
I trust her.
I trust her. Little girl. How about my old life? On you.
My goodness. She actually took it. What if something goes wrong?
Grandmother.
Old madam.
Yuki-wan.
Just you wait. You're going to jail for this.
You silly child. I was just teasing you all.
Damn. Is this some kind of fountain of youth? This is impossible.
Master. This pill of yours. It's truly a divine artifact. It's a good thing I listened to you and carried it with me.
So comfortable. This little girl's medical skills are 100 times better than Nutmang's. I declare, the winner of the consultation is Yi King Wan, is going straight to the National Medical Semifinals.
Congratulations. All right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Good.
As for certain people, not only did you poison her, you even tried to frame someone else. Do you really think our Fu family is just for show?
So that's it. So it turns out, you were the ones behind this.
This is
film
fake.
was translated
It's been doctored.
and narrated by M. Media.
How dare you? Pulling such stunts under the Fu family's nose. That Mang, permanently banned from the medical community. As for the Yi family, cut off all business ties with them. Gods, throw these two scoundrels out of here.
Old madam, it wasn't my fault. Yuru forced me to do it. Old madam.
Yuki-wan.
You just wait.
Yi Jingwan. If you drink again, you're a dog.
Yiru.
Liu Mei, Yi King Huan's stepmother.
This time, Mother will definitely get revenge for you. Let's go. To pick up the medicine.
Yi Huarong, Yi King Huan's father.
This great medical hall. There are way too many people. Can't even find a parking spot. So, is the medicine ready?
Ada's husband?
What is going on here?
Heavens! This medicine is actually turning green. Call out whoever
Film
dispensed
was
this medicine.
translated
Get them out
and
here.
narrated
I want
by
to see
media.
which physician is trying to hurt people. Dr. Yi, something has happened. A customer found moldy herbs in their medicine bag.
How is that possible? Everything I used was of the highest quality. Dad,
King Huan. What are you doing here?
Husband, you have to seek justice for us. Although I am King Huan's stepmother, I have always treated King Huan as my own daughter. Look at her. She actually used moldy medicine for our medicinal herbs. This is clearly an attempt to end our lives. Mother, please, you must not let this upset your health. Perhaps my sister was just too busy and mixed up the herbs. She didn't mean to.
King Huan, tell me. What exactly is going on here?
I was the one who packaged the medicine, but I used only the finest herbs. How could they possibly be moldy?
Perhaps it's simply because you and Yiru are half-sisters, and you have never truly accepted Yiru in your heart. That is why you intentionally used moldy herbs to end her life.
King Huan, how could you be like this? Apologize to your sister at once.
Father, do you really think I would try to harm her?
Father, perhaps my sister just made a momentary lapse in judgment. Please don't scold her. I will just throw the medicine away.
Look at how your sister is behaving. Still speaking up for you. Do you not feel any shame?
Shame? I have done nothing wrong. Why should I feel ashamed? Since I was a child, whenever she made an accusation, you would never ask for the truth. You would just hit and scold me. Father, I am your daughter too. Ever since my mother passed away, have you ever cared for me at all? Do you not feel any shame?
Father, my sister is holding a grudge. Please don't take it to heart. As for today, why don't we just let it go?
Yiru is always so thoughtful.
Sister, just swallow your pride and apologize. I know you didn't do it on purpose. Yiru, are you alright? Yiru, you heartless woman. How dare you push Yiru?
No, I didn't.
I will beat you to death, you rebellious daughter.
How bold of you to cause such a scene in my great medical hall. Don't be afraid, I am here.
Just now, the entire process of you stuffing moldy herbs into the medicine packets and your attempt to frame others has already been captured on camera. Later, our Fu family lawyers will contact you to discuss this in detail.
No, that's not true. Father, they are ganging up to bully me.
Yiru is framing me. The evidence is ironclad. How do you intend to handle this?
Yiru is young. She doesn't know any better, let it go.
When the first wife's child makes a mistake, you beat and scold them. But when the mistress's child makes a mistake, you just let it go. The standards of the Yi family have truly opened my eyes.
Who are you to meddle in our business?
I know him. He's that same wild man who helped Yi Qinghuan bully me at the consultation. They are definitely having an affair.
You rebellious daughter, you still dare to dally with a wild man. And here I was, actually thinking about marrying you off to the Fu family.
He is not a wild man. He is my husband. We are already married.
Husband, just listen to them. Just listen to Yi Qinghuan. She doesn't even care for the Fu family marriage contract. It would be better to give the Fu family engagement to our Yiru instead. Yiru and the young master of the Fu family, they are a match made in heaven.
Do you really think someone like you could marry into the Fu family?
Our connection to the Fu family was a promised betrothal. Only our Yi Ru and the young master of the Fu family are the rightful pair.
But I heard. The young master of the Fu family is already married.
What? That's impossible. The young master Fu's identity is a guarded secret. Someone from your lowly station couldn't possibly know that?
The heir to the Fu family possesses a jade pendant of the dragon and phoenix, passed down for generations, as a token of identity, across the entire Jing city. Only President Fu, the current head of the Fu family, is worthy of owning it.
You don't mean to tell me
The film was translated
that this
and
nobody is actually
narrated
President
by
Fu?
M Media.
That is absolutely laughable. Exactly.
Open your eyes and look closely. What is this?
You. How could you possibly have this jade pendant? Could you possibly be the business genius, President Fu, who dominated Jing City's commercial sector for 3 years and has industries spanning the globe? This is impossible.
Fu Jingji. If your act as President Fu is exposed in a moment, we'll run to the west gate. The wall is lower there.
Don't worry. We won't be exposed.
Keep acting, just keep acting. Trying to pass off a rock from a street stall as President Fu? Do you take us for fools? Exactly.
It's over, it's over, it's all over. The act is ruined. Get ready to run.
Run where? The show has only just begun.
We heard President Fu was at the Great Medical Hall, so we came to pay our respects. The Li family of Kanzu,
Patriarch Li,
the Wang family of Haizu,
Patriarch Wang,
and the Bai family of Yunzu.
Patriarch Bai.
These are all heavyweights. Who could make Jing City shake with a single step? Greetings, President Fu.
Who are you all? Why are you being so respectful to him? He is nothing but a fraud.
Insolent. How dare you slander President Fu?
These extras have such a powerful presence. They look so fierce.
Don't be afraid of them. They're just being serious now. They're actually goofs in private.
You. Are you really the young master of the Fu family? What is so special about Yi Qinglong? Why are you showing her such favoritism?
Simply because she is my Fu Jingxi's legally wedded wife.
Yi Ru. You two are already married?
Is this part of the act too?
This jade pendant represents the power of my Fu family and all of its wealth. Now, I offer it as a betrothal gift. King Wan, will you be my wife?
I will. You have to admit, this pendant is quite heavy. The attention to detail is perfect. It must have cost a fortune. I'll reimburse you later.
As long as you like it. It's priceless.
She's just a country girl. Why does she deserve to be the mistress of the Fu family?
If she isn't worthy, do you think you are? You haven't even met me yet. Yet you're clamoring to marry me. It's nothing more than greed for the Fu family fortune. The Fu family has a banana plantation in Indonesia, right? Send her over there to get a taste of real life.
Someone, come here.
Husband, please, save Yi Ru.
King Huan, why not just spare her? We're all family, after all.
Family. When she was framing me just now, why didn't she think about us being family? This is her own doing.
Fine. You heartless woman refusing to help someone in need. Don't think I won't beat you to death.
Let's see who dares to touch her. Security, take them all away.
No, don't let go of me. I don't want to harvest bananas.
Honey,
You weren't scared, were you?
Let me go.
No. No. Thank goodness you were there. Thank you all for your hard work.
it is our honor to serve. President Fu and Madam.
I'll make you all some calming sachets. As a token of my thanks.
All right, a sachet, a sachet.
Wait, let's go.
Is this really President Fu? The man whose words alone can change the business landscape? He's currently playing assistant in a pharmacy.
Fu Jingji. Clean these herbs for me. And grind this mugwort as well.
All right.
My god. I heard President Fu is terrified of dust. She's ordering President Fu around like that. I'm afraid he's going to get kicked out of the Fu family.
Honey. Look, it's ground. Take a look. How is it?
Fu
The film
Jingji,
was
how many
translated
times have I
and
told you?
narrated by
Preparing medicine
media.
requires the same attention to detail as being a person. You've ground it so coarsely. Can I even use this? Grind it again.
I've seen it all now. To think someone would dare speak to President Fu like that. President Fu is definitely going to blow his top.
Then I'll grind it again.
The contrast is just too much. Usually, a single glare from him is enough to terrify anyone, but in front of his wife, he's as obedient as a lapdog.
Anything else? Forget about your contract. Don't even think about it.
It's nothing, President Fu, please continue. We'll just be over here resting our eyes.
Fu Jingji. What are you looking at? Hurry up and keep grinding.
All right, I'll keep grinding.
It seems President Fu is completely under his wife's thumb. From now on, we need to be careful how we act around his wife. You're telling me survival is the priority.
It's done. Come take a look.
This scent is incredible. It's refreshing and invigorating. It really touches the heart. Indeed, indeed. Madame Sachet is like a miracle medicine. No wonder she's able to keep President Fu on such a tight leash. Who could resist this?
You all talk too much.
It's nothing, just something I made on a whim.
But before I met you, I knew someone else. Her medical skills were also exceptional. The scent and her mugwort sachet were quite similar.
Really? Perhaps all mugwort just smells the same. I suddenly remembered. I haven't tidied up the pharmacy yet. I'll go check on it.
President Fu, how could you mention another woman's name in front of Madam? And then compare her, no less. Exactly, exactly.
Is there a problem with that?
Women are sensitive, sir. When you praise another woman, Madam will definitely be jealous. That's right.
You're right. I'll have Assistant Chen draw up the contract later. The Fu family will concede 5%.
Really, really? Thank you, President Fu.
Why aren't you leaving yet?
Yes, yes, yes. Understood, understood. We're leaving now. We won't keep you from coddling your wife.
Should I tell him that I'm the one who saved him up on the mountain? But what if he thinks I deceived him and stubbornly forbids me from entering the National Medical Summit? But he treats me so well. I should be honest with him.
What are you thinking about?
Nothing, nothing.
I have something to tell you.
I have something to tell you. You go first.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought up the successor of the Divine Doctor. From now on, I'll only use the sachets you make for me. I won't touch anything else. Anyone who brings her up to me again will have me to deal with.
It's over. Why is he being so sudden? Never mind, never mind. I better not mention it for now.
What was it you wanted to say earlier?
Right. Isn't the final in a couple of days? This final is no ordinary event. I'm going to refine the 9-turn soul returning pill on site. It's just that these medicinal ingredients.
You name them. Even if it's the liver of a dragon or the marrow of a phoenix, I will find it for you. Come.
Really?
Yes, tell me.
Then I need
Deep sea pearl powder, century-old fleece flower root, and snow mountain ice lotus stamen. That's all the main ingredients I need, madam. The rest, I've already sent to everyone via email. Take a look when you go back. Century-old fleece flower root. It's said that there are less than 2 left in the entire world. The snow mountain ice lotus stamen is even harder to get. That place. It's simply not meant for humans to inhabit. President Fu, these ingredients are not things you can buy just with money. The difficulty level is practically heaven-defying.
I don't care what methods you use. You must find them before the final. If the competition is delayed, you know the consequences.
The film was translated
You understand?
and narrated
Yes,
by
President Fu.
Media.
We will handle it immediately.
Half a month later.
President Fu, you just got off the plane after traveling through the night. Are you still going to attend National Medical Summit tomorrow, as the representative of the investors? Will you?
Of course I'm going, but for now, I'm going to pick up my wife from work.
Got it.
Sue Manking. What do you want now?
Obviously, I want to make your life a living hell. Don't waste your breath. Tomorrow's championship will be mine and mine alone.
Someone like you thinks you're worthy of the championship?
Worthy or not isn't for you to decide. Tonight, you're nothing but a used-up rag. By then, I'd like to see how you seduce President Fu.
Jinchi wouldn't. I haven't been with any of you.
Watch her before tomorrow's match is over. You can do whatever you want with her. Just keep her alive. I just need her to watch me accept the award.
Don't worry. We'll make sure she's so satisfied, she won't be able to get up.
Yi King Huan. This little heartless thing has never once reached out to me on her own.
Hello? What? President Fu, this is bad. Madam was snatched right outside the Great Medical Hall.
What? Gather everyone. Find her now.
Don't touch me. Let me go.
Don't touch her. I'm sorry. I'm late.
Jinchi.
Speak. Who put you up to this? Sir. I'll talk. It was someone with the surname Su.
Su Manking. Break them. And throw them in jail. For the rest of their lives.
Have mercy. Mercy.
Jinchi. Having you here is so good.
It's my fault. I should have come to pick you up sooner. I'll never again.
Fu Jinchi. I will take responsibility for you.
Don't worry, Manking. What I promised you, I will see it done. Young man, I have high expectations for you.
This old man must have eaten gunpowder.
Will the 3 contestants please come to the stage?
This academician Zhang, I've heard my master speak of him. He is well versed in medical principles, learned in both ancient and modern texts, and is a towering figure in the field. But this Professor Liu is...
A hick. Professor Liu is Jing City's premier physician with superb medical skills. and countless students, including
Back at the consultation, you said Mr. Meng was Jing City's premier physician. And now at the finals, you claim Professor Liu is Jing City's premier physician. Is this title something you get wholesale?
you. How dare you question the judges?
No matter, no matter. Let us focus on the competition. Focus on the competition.
Professor Liu is actually quite decent. He doesn't hold a grudge. Who is this stubborn old man with such a sour look on his face?
This is Elder Aoyang, who has solved many complex medical problems. Nowadays, for every medical competition, they invite him to serve as a judge.
The quality of these finals is really going downhill. Even a street corner charlatan can sneak into the finals.
Now wait. Elder Ouyang, we have no grievances between us. What is the meaning of this?
Miss Yi, your memory truly is selective, isn't it? Back at the Great Medical Hall, you wore a veil and a bamboo hat to challenge Shi Yu. Your so-called healing with sound was nothing more than a death curse. A person like you, are you not a charlatan?
Could it be he's talking about the time Su Manking impersonated me at the Great Medical Hall? Elder Ouyang, last time was.
Elder Aoyang is right. A person who relies on underhanded tricks like you doesn't deserve to be in these finals into the National Medical Summit.
Su Manking, did you not suffer enough last time and want me to rub your face in the dirt again? Is that it?
You? Don't get cocky. So what if you made it to the finals? The champion's throne will be mine. And you? You're just here to make up the numbers.
If you're so confident, why kidnap me? Could it be you're afraid you'll lose too embarrassingly?
You're talking nonsense. Yu Qingwan, stop pretending. You're nothing more than someone who used connections to sneak in as a lackey. Open your eyes and take a good look. Sister Menking is not only talented, but she has ginseng, deer velvet, and all kinds of precious herbs at her disposal. Is this some rotten vegetable leaf you picked up from the market? And you dare to enter the competition with this?
Heavens, Dr. Su's herbs are truly lavish.
Yi Qinghuan's herbs, on the other hand, are so shabby.
No matter how precious the herbs, what's the use? In the hands of a quack, they're wasted.
A total pauper. I think you just can't afford any.
I wonder how. The herbs for Fu Jingqi are coming along.
Madam, the herbs you requested have been found. Found them. Let me take a look at this century-old fleece flower root. We scoured every historic pharmacy in the country and finally managed to get it from an old herb farmer. We had to plead for it. We hired 8 bodyguards to escort it the whole way, terrified that even a heavy breath might damage it. And there's this, the heart of a snow lotus from the ice mountains. We sent 20 mountain climbers to retrieve it from a glacial crevice at an altitude of 8,000 meters. Not a single leaf has wilted. And the best part is this.
Is this just ordinary pearl powder? What's so special about that?
Madam, to find this 300-year-old deep-sea pearl powder, we spent half a month in the Mariana Trench, digging,
The film was translated
before finally
and
retrieving it from the
narrated
jaws of
by
a shark.
Media.
Shark's mouth. Now that is true luxury. I've only ever seen such precious herbs in short dramas.
Having the heads of the 3 great families run errands for her. It seems Yi Qinghuan has quite the background. You must have latched onto some wealthy tycoon. Otherwise, where would you get all these treasures?
I was wondering who was barking. So it was Su Manking's dog all along.
Silence. The competition begins. All unauthorized personnel, keep quiet.
With these, winning the title will be a piece of cake.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Professor Liu is my mentor. Elder Aoyang loathes you to the bone. You are done for.
Wait. Why is that old man still glaring at me?
Last time, Su Manking competed in your place. Elder Aoyang was a judge. He was so furious that he stormed off before you could even expose her. He probably thinks you're the fraud.
No wonder Su Manking was acting so arrogant. She was digging a massive hole for me.
Don't worry. With your medical skills, you'll definitely win Elder Aoyang over.
I'll take your word for it.
The competition begins. This round focuses on pharmacy. 3 patients share the same stubborn illness. Whoever's medicine proves fastest and most effective will be the champion.
Piece of cake. The 9-turn soul returning pill will surely rid you of all your ailments.
Wait until Yi King Huan's medicine is brought up.
This technique, the 9-turn soul returning pill, a true inheritance of medicine, the legacy lives on. The legacy lives on indeed. I've heard this medicine can revive the dead and restore life to bones. Seeing it today is a real eye-opener. You can do it, madam. Go.
Pure showmanship.
I'm just that good. You're still going to want it, even if you're angry.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Judges, please take a look. Once the patient takes this pill, their chronic illness will be cured for good.
What's going on? What happened?
Who stepped on my foot?
Don't panic. A power failure. It'll be back on in a second.
Medicine. Where is my medicine?
Could it have been knocked over? In the chaos? Hurry, look for it. I think she's afraid her medicine won't work. And stage this blackout. Pure showmanship. She must be disqualified.
Exactly. She can't even produce her medicine. Yet she claims she can cure patients? To me, you're just a fraud.
Nothing but a charlatan.
The blackout was too sudden. There's definitely something fishy. The medicine vanished into thin air. Something is definitely going on. I request a re-examination.
A re-examination? Do you think the National Medical Summit is run by your family? You can't just do whatever you want. If you can't handle losing, just say so. Stop making a fool of yourself here.
Young lady, apply for a re-examination. Someone must vouch for you. Otherwise, since the competition is already halfway through, there will be suspicions of poaching techniques.
Who would vouch for such a useless person who cannot even guard her own medicine?
I will vouch for her. I know Yi King Huan's medical skills very well. We absolutely cannot let some despicable person here act so arrogantly.
You. Thank you.
You? Don't forget. You are also a contestant. According to the rules, as a fellow competitor, you have no qualification to act as a guarantor.
If no one is willing to vouch for her, then Yi King Huan must withdraw from the competition.
I will vouch for her.
Why are you here? Go back quickly. Today's judges are all important figures. They surely know President Fu. If you pretend to be President Fu in a place like this, your cover will be blown quickly.
Don't worry, I am here to back you up.
President Fu, why have you come in person? Please, take your seat.
This National Medical Summit was organized by my Fu family to begin with. My wife has been wronged here. Everyone, do you not hold me, Fujinki, in any regard?
Fu, Yi Qinghwan is your wife. But so what? This is a competition. Even if you are President Fu, you cannot hold the competition in contempt. For Yi Qinghwan's sake, and act recklessly.
My wife's medicinal pills were stolen on the competition floor, vanishing into thin air. Open your eyes and look clearly. Who exactly is it that is holding the competition in contempt and acting recklessly? If Yi Qinghwan truly lacks the skill, what harm is there in a re-examination? Or is it that someone's conscience is feeling guilty?
This is preposterous. A patient's health is not something to be trifled with. Exactly.
I, Fujinki, will use the entire assets of the Fu Group and the Great Medical Hall to guarantee her. If any issues arise, I alone will bear the consequences. Now, may she begin her treatment.
Yes, yes, yes.
You really are President Fu.
Qinghwan, listen to me.
I will settle the score with you after the competition.
All those precious herbs of yours are gone. I see. How will you treat them now?
Qinghwan, remember, medicine has no high or low status. A remedy that suits the condition is the best medicine. A physician must have a benevolent heart. The medical path is the human path.
Medicine has no high or low status. A physician must have a benevolent heart.
In this wide world, not everyone can afford expensive medicinal herbs. Think about it. Why did you learn medicine in the first place?
Master, I understand now. I first studied medicine, simply so that affordable herbs could also serve a great purpose and allow the poor to escape the pain of chronic illness. Rise.
Judges,
I'm not seeing things, am I? What an impressive technique. It seems like there's a golden light.
I'm cured. The tightness in my chest is gone. My whole body feels light.
We haven't even taken the medicine yet. Just listening to her flute has already brought so much relief.
Healing through the 5 notes. Yi Qinghwan, you truly are the successor of the divine doctor.
The way of medicine and the way of music, united as one. Marvelous. Absolutely brilliant. This is the true essence of healing through the 5 notes.
Impossible. Elder Aoyang, didn't you hate her the most?
The film
Why
was
are you speaking up for her now?
translated and
What I
narrated
despise
by
are frauds.
Media.
Aren't you the one wearing the bamboo hat? Who competed against Shi Yu? This was all your scheme, wasn't it? You scoundrel.
No, it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Seriously. This kind of person, Su Manking, Li Mumu, Professor Liu, you are suspected of kidnapping and bribing the judges. Come with us.
Let me go.
I was coerced. Catch her.
Yi Qinghwan, you bitch.
Go reflect on your actions. Bye-bye.
Miss Yi, before I mistook the pearl for a fish eye. My apologies.
You are too kind, sir. A physician should let their skill do the talking.
Congratulations! You deserve it.
Your medical skills are also highly impressive. We should exchange ideas more often.
That won't be necessary. She is mine. You promised me that you would be responsible for me.
I announce the winner of this National Medical Summit is Yi Qinghuan. Qinghuan, Qinghuan, Qinghuan,
Qinghuan, Qinghuan, Qinghuan,
Qinghuan, Qinghuan.
Qinghuan, Qinghuan.
Are you still angry? You are clearly the successor of the Divine Doctor. Why didn't you tell me sooner? You had me searching everywhere for you. All right, King Huan. We are even now. From now on, I will listen to you. How about that? I will just tamper you.
We shall see how you perform.
As you command. Wife.